Please read the disclaimer. Mr. Beast is potentially coming to the crypto market. Hello, beautiful people. Shalom, money makers. We're going to talk about the crypto market this weekend, what's happening with Bitcoin, XRP, theories behind the price action that is just terrible. And we'll talk about Mr. Beast's new endeavor that is shifting him away from YouTube, maybe into other avenues. All I ask from you is that you give me a beautiful smile to send out those good vibes. Smash that like button and let's get into it. So currently, XRP is sitting at $2.03. We got Bitcoin at 89,000, Ethereum's over 3,000 still, Solana at 131. If we go to the crypto bubbles, there is a smidge of a recovery here, but for the most part, the crypto market has been you could call it boring over the weekend for the most part. We saw a little bit of a pickup a few hours ago. XRP went to $2.07, but has pulled back here on the 1 hour chart. It's the Fed week, FOMC meeting week. We could see lots of volatility. So just be ready for all the possibilities that could come. Okay. We're going to talk about some, news stories, some things that when we look at the price action right now, it feels like it's detached from what should be, right? And I know that's really annoying. That's one of the reasons why many people lose confidence, right? Because they look at the price action and let's, be real. Most people, they don't care about, what's going to happen in 2, 3, 4 months, what's going to happen in a year, what's going to happen in 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years. They care about what's happening now. And if now it's not exciting and it's not interesting, then they think it's a failure. But things take time. Long-term investing has taught us it is the most reliable, most profitable of the tactics, right? The higher probability. This is just what history and data has shown us, okay? This is my opinion. This is the data's opinion. Of course, this video is for educational purposes, for entertainment purposes, not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence before you decide to invest. Very, very important. Now let's talk a little bit about Mr. Beast. Yes, Mr. Beast, YouTube star Mr. Beast is moving into financial services, right? Mr. Beast is looking to launch a financial service platform. The CEO of top YouTubers companies said Wednesday to the New York Times Deal Book Summit. The CEO comments confirmed earlier reporting by Business Insider that Beast Industries was laying the groundwork to expand into financial services and mobile phones. We're also launching a phone company, Beast Mobile, and a financial service platform in there, wrapped into financial literacy and access to the world's information. In making sure we're doing good while doing well, Beast Industries CEO Jeffrey Hausenbold said. Company application filed with the U.S. Patent and Trademark Office on October 13 listed plans for a mobile app and online services for a range of banking, financial advisory, crypto exchange, and other services. It would exist under the Mr. Beast financial brand. So this is a very interesting, shift here. When you have one of the biggest, I don't know, maybe you could say, with TikTok and Instagram, maybe Cristiano Ronaldo or someone else has more, eyes on him. But for the most part, Mr. Beast is the biggest out there and will probably stay the biggest out there for the time being. And he's entering to the financial service arena, to crypto. When you have the biggest people in the world going into something, how can you say to yourself, well, it's blah, right? Right? It's not interesting. When you see all these things happening and you see the US government and you see all the governments around the world and you see all these companies and Visa and MasterCard and Western Union launch a crypto card preloaded with USD stablecoins. You see all these companies talking about blockchain and talking about tokenization and talking and giving now even Vanguard fell. right? And allowed a crypto platform. And the CFTC is allowing trading, which is going to start tomorrow. XRP spot trading, through CFTC eligible. Big days that we're seeing. And yet some people, interesting, right? I don't know if you noticed, but yesterday I published a video and there was a bot barrage of comments regarding Bitcoin. Now, usually the bots, they, they, their comments are like for some token that they open up this token and then they're trying to, manipulate it. But all these comments were regarding Bitcoin. So are people afraid that Bitcoin is out of reach, that the price action is not natural, right? What's happening there? That's the first time I've ever seen this. And you see big names like Coinbase saying crypto ready for a December recovery, according to Coinbase. I don't know. Again, I'm not a prophet. Coinbase says crypto is now set for a December recovery after predicting a November dip in October using their M2 index. They see liquidity is recovering, the AI boom is still strong, and the US dollar shorts look attractive. Will December run? So far we 1 week down. Hasn't been a great December. We talked about it how historically when October and November were red, December was also red. This was supposed to be the crescendo. This was supposed to be where we wanted to be. But a lot of people are talking about again how potentially the first quarter is where it could be at. We'll see. But again, more companies. France. I don't know why I had that accent. Français, right? France, 1.5 trillion bank opens crypto to 35 million user. Powerhouse will launch an in-app trading for Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, and USDC from December 8th. So again, this is another big, you can see BPCE, right? So we're seeing more companies and more banks and more opportunities opening up to the crypto market, right? Price action, short term, really, it doesn't really matter to me in the sense that unless I'm day trading, which again is very risky, swing trading and long-term investing, this blip in time, this blip on the graph will pass and we won't even remember what was happening. For example, I don't remember what was happening here. I only remember what this was just because I remember that President Trump tweeted about XRP and it popped up 25%. And then it sold off the next day when he clarified what was the reason why he had given that list. All right. But after that, I don't really remember what was going on in this area here, where XRP went down 45% in the next 30 days. I don't really remember what was happening there. And if you ask me what was happening here, right, in the next 2-3 weeks, these 2-3 weeks, in about 6 months, I probably won't remember exactly what was going on. I'll remember, the gist, but I won't really remember exactly what's happening. So again, there's a lot of talk in the crypto industry that there, was some sort of manipulation, that there is someone that is trying to shake out both sides, and that's the theory that what we're seeing right now is a result of October 10th, and we're still feeling it, and there are still big crypto platform institutions or hedge funds that are unwinding their positions because their creditors gave them a few weeks to try to raise the money because they had all the losses from October 10th. And this is just the aftermath of that, still 2 months later. Yes, right, that's still my theory, but we'll recover, right? Because we've had big losses, we've had big sell-offs, we've had FTX, we've had Luna, right? Which is interesting. Terra Luna Classic was running over the past few days, also regular Luna, and it just came out that Taekwon is going to potentially go to the slammer for a few good years. So that was running there, and it was also because someone had a shirt with it on it, with the symbol. All right. But so, we've gone through times in the past where the market looked like it was terrible and was over. And yes, we recovered. Yes, this took 2, 3 years, but I don't think that this time it will take 2, 3 years. Um, a lot of people are talking about, again, the first quarter of 2026 with QT ending, rate cuts, and other multiple factors potentially fueling the markets. Now, historically, there is, a Santa rally in the markets, the end of the year. We've talked about what are the reasons behind that historically, but it will be very interesting to see, what happens. The liquidity is low. We're seeing a lot of some people say call it price pinning, but I just think it's lack of interest, lack of volatility, lack of um, sexiness, if you want to call it that way, in the market right now. And so that's why we're seeing the price, Friday, Saturday flat. It's not something that I've never seen before. We've seen this before happen, but it is a very interesting development. And we'll see how this FOMC meeting week plays out. Very, very interesting. As always, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, drop a comment, 8 for infinity and beyond. And easiest is to just smash that like button to support. Thank you for watching and hope to see you next time.